What up, New York Giant Nation? It's your boy, MacDaGiantsFan. And this is the true blue aftermath.
You want to be great, you got to work at it, right?
What up, New York Giant Nation, man? Here I am, your boy, MacDaGiantsFan, coming at y'all again. Another edition of the true blue aftermath. It's been a depressing season. Another embarrassing home loss for this football team. And it's just, at this point, we're just counting down these last final weeks, man. Let's get this shit over with. I mean, I know I've definitely already seen more than enough. I know a lot of people have. I still can't understand that people continue to go out there and put their asses in the seats at that stadium at all. I just don't. I don't get it. I mean, I don't. What's the point? You want to show up and put bags over your head and all that? I mean, what's the point of showing up at all? You know what you're gonna get from this football team at this point. I mean, it's crystal clear at this point. I mean, we're a joke in every facet of the game. There's nothing you can take nothing discernible away from this game. Once again, I mean, did Tim Boyle look better than Tommy DeVito? Yeah, he did. So I mean, that's you could take that away from the game. Tim Boyle looked better than Tommy DeVito. So another struggle of the game. Tyrone Tracy once again just 31 yards on the ground on only 10 carries. Because the Baltimore went up to the point where it just got had to get away from the running game. What's going on, Chad? Yeah, I'm waiting for that game, man. It's a big game today, man. I look forward to tuning in and watching some good football. So hopefully I get to check that out. I wish they weren't coming on the same time as the Lions and the Bills, but it is what it is. I have to figure out a way to try to keep my eye on both of those games because they should be two really good ones. I hope your Steelers defense shows up big, man. I had to run them in fantasy this week, and it's not really ideal running the defense against the Philadelphia Eagles offense, but I had no other choice this week, and hopefully they can come up big and maybe force some turnovers for me. But this Giant team, Tommy DeVito, what goes down with an injury after going 10 for 13 for 68 yards. 10 of 13 for 68 yards. This man completed 10 passes for 68 yards. So, yeah, once again, I mean, Malik Neighbors had a big day 10 catches on 14 targets, 82 yards. Finally got back into the end zone for the first time since week 3. And just don't know, man. There's nothing. What's going on, Daniel? Thanks for stopping in. Ain't nothing more positive to speak of with this football team, man. There's nothing I can't even. I try to figure out positives and make up things, and it's just I got nothing, man. Wandale Robinson 4 catches on 9 targets. Well, Daniel Bellinger once again was a contributor on offense. 3 catches, 3 targets. I just don't understand why he's been missing from this offense the entire season, and it took Theo Johnson getting injured to have him back out on the field as if the guy is capable of producing nothing. This is what I mean about not utilizing everything you got. You're wasting away players on the sideline. That's why Brian Daboll got to go, because you're wasting away players on the sideline, players that could have been contributors in some way, shape, or form. You got to be clever. When you're a bad team, you got to try to be at least clever and get the most out of your players. And he's incapable of doing that. Like I said, these last couple of games, I mean, they're not like blow you away numbers, but there's something. And there's something that's better than the nothing that he was giving you while he was just sitting on the sideline, not even getting an opportunity. Micah McFadden with another big day tackle-wise, 11 tackles on the day. Dane Belton, huge day. I mean, from that standpoint, came up with the sack as well. Him and McFadden both had sacks, as a matter of fact. But Dane Belton with 15 tackles. I mean, look, I'm reaching at this point, man, just because it's so much negative to keep speaking on, and I just get tired of talking about the negative. That I tried to find any little bit of positivity to say, and it's It just is what it is, man. It just is what it is. This team, this team is a joke, man. This team is a joke. We got one more home game left. Right now, we are 0 for 8 at home. 0 and 8 at home. 0 and 8. Averaging 10 points a game at home. Now, yeah, we went over the average today. We had 4 points over the average today. That means nothing. It ain't nothing when you're scoring 14 points and your opponent is scoring 35. It means absolutely zilch. So much has to change here, man. 1974 is the last time this team went winless at home. 1974. I wasn't even born the last time the New York Giants didn't win one home game in a season. I wasn't even alive. And I'm 47 years old. I was not even alive the last time the Giants did not win a home game during the course of the season. They got one more chance. They got one more chance in a couple of weeks. I know we're all clamoring, oh, lose, get the draft pick, get Shador, get Cam Ward, whatever. And I get all of that, and I hear all of that. But let's face it. Let's face it, man. At the end of the day, the true fan in me still always wants to see this team win and succeed and be successful. And that's just my reality. So I'm torn when it comes to all of that. You know, lose for the draft pick, lose for this, and lose for that. Draft picks don't guarantee you shit. Not many fucking busts have been number one overall draft picks. They've been absolute dumpster fires. Come on, man. Too many to even name. I mean, at the very least, give your home fans one home victory. You got one more chance to do it in a couple of weeks against the Colts. It's a damn disgrace. The only team in the NFL that has not won a single game at home. The only team. Hell, even the Jets led there on their way to a victory today. Like Washington trying to hang on for dear life right now. Saints putting the pressure on them with a few seconds left. Right at the 1. Wow, and the Saints just potentially have an opportunity to potentially tie this one up or win it if they go for the 2-point conversion. Young quarterback Spencer Rattler at the helm right now for the Saints. Trying to pull off a big victory for this team. And this will be a big one. This will be a huge loss for the Washington Commanders if they can't pull this one out. It's the true blue aftermath, and I'm talking about other shit that's going on. Why? Because it's so much more interesting. So much more interesting than the New York Giants. I don't know what else I can say about this team. The fact that it looks like, Lamar Jackson may have outgained the New York Giants. What's going on, Lou? What up, man? Like, I don't even know what to say about this team no more. I'm at a loss of words. I don't know what to say, man. Maybe you got some words for him, bro.
Kim,
I can hear you.
This team. I know we tanking. I know. I mean, it's clearly evident, but Jesus Christ. They made it so evident. You threw a touchdown to the tent with you. Oh, you got a sack? Yeah, to the tent with you. Hey, no, go back and look.
I wonder who's going to find their way to injury reserve this week. Probably Micah McFadden, who's been playing out of his mind on defense. He'll probably be on injury reserve this week or something too. You're doing too much out there, Micah. Man, we can't have you out there. You might mess around and win a game or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the dude
I don't know
Boyles came
anymore.
out there and was throwing dimes. Like what the
That's what I said. He came out there. He was playing better than DeVito, but I mean, not that it was necessarily anything great, but he was playing better than DeVito. But this team, man,
crazy.
whew, it's so crazy. I can't even. I don't know. And the fact that I was just talking about, they have not won a home. They're 0-8 at home this season. 0-8 with one more home game left. It's been since 1974 since the last time they won a whole season without winning one home game. 1974, Lou. I wasn't alive in 1974, bro. I wasn't alive. And that's the last time the Giants didn't win a home game all season.
I said, bro, this is the worst I've ever seen them in my lifetime.
So me too, easily. And it's easily the worst I've ever seen them. I've never seen this level of badness. I mean, I've seen some bad seasons. Seen some bad seasons. I ain't never seen nothing like this. I mean, just everything is bad with this team, man. It's like they don't even try, man. I don't get it. I don't even get it. And like I said,
this team,
this Daniel Bellinger thing is pissing me off because even though he's not like getting like crazy amazing stats, but the point is he's showing you that he can be a factor on the offense. Exactly. It's like all season he's been wasting away on the bench.
That's it. Like that's the point I've been mad about a lot. Jalen Hyatt, Daniel Bellinger, some of these guys that we picked, Elijah Chapman, Turbo Miller should have got a shot at running over Denver Singletary, in my opinion. But I know they paid him a lot of money. He followed them from Buffalo, so they probably made him some promises. But like there's a lot of guys who are being underused, and there's guys who are being used in the wrong capacity because it doesn't suit their skill set. So I don't trust the coach. I don't trust the GM. And I'm like, I agree with whoever's paying for that plane. Like, come on, man. Get rid of these fucking clowns.
Word, man. I just I sit here and I try to find any sliver of positivity.
Silver lining.
I be reaching for stuff, man. I be reaching for stuff, man. Little small, minute things that it's like I'm just like I said. Tim Boyle played better than Tommy DeVito. Why is that a silver lining today? I don't know. It shouldn't be. I mean, but that's like
no. I'm gonna tell you why it's a silver lining. I'm gonna tell you why it's a silver lining, Mac. Because Tim Boyle will be the backup for whoever we draft, and DeVito and Drew Lock will be the fuck out of here. That's why it's a silver lining. You just seen your future backup quarterback play for the first time.
I mean, goodness. I mean, Dane Belton had a pretty big.
Did the Jets pull it off?
I think so.
Did the Jets pull it off?
They're about to. They're about to. They still got 40 seconds left, but they should be about to get it. It looks like they should be able to, I mean, Jacksonville got the ball though, but they should be able to hold on. Washington just held on. New Orleans went down and got a touchdown right at the end of regulation. And they went for 2 points, tried to win the game instead of kicking the extra point and forcing it going to overtime. They missed the 2-point conversion. So Washington ended up hanging on and getting that W. This is just
one wrong pick, sons of bitches. All right, got to get the other ones right.
Yeah, the Jets won. It's over now. He just got an interception. So that's going to be game over. So, yeah, even the Jets are winning, and we can't figure out a way to get a W. And anyway, I mean, like I said, at this point, you don't really want W's, but it's just I'm not going to be mad if we get one. I'm not one of them fans that's going to be mad if we get one either. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, you don't really want to win, but I'm not going to be mad if we do. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I can't get jiggy with that either. Like, I'm not going to be upset because the Giants win a football game. Like, I want to see them beat the Colts in 2 weeks at home and at least get one home victory. You know what I mean? At least one. Like, at least one. Not that that's good, but at least get one. People paying money to
No,
go out there and see
they're
that
not trying
shit.
to
At
win
least win
another
one game
game.
for them.
They're not
Well, I
trying
know
to
they
win
not.
another
I can
game,
clearly
Mac,
see they're not trying to win shit. I can see they're not trying to win shit.
at all.
Like
What they're gonna do is they're gonna try to get Malik 1,000 yards and 100 catches. They're gonna try to get Tyrone Tracy to damn near 1,000 yards, if not 1,000, and they're gonna call it a season. That's their goal. We don't win no games. We're gonna try to pad these guys' stats so they don't snitch on us about what we doing here. And we're gonna keep it moving and go
Tyrone
draft our
Tracy
quarterback.
he's gonna have to have some pretty big performances in these last 3 games, bro, to get to 1,000.
He's gonna have
to have
3. Shit.
It's 3 games left. Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, 3 games left. So he's got to average at least 80 yards a game.
I think maybe a
Because
little
what
more
did he
than
get
that, a
today?
little more than that. He only got 31 yards today. And he's only got 664 on the
so he needs 330.
unless they didn't add unless they didn't add the 31 on yet. They might not have added 31 on to this total yet. So maybe let's say he add 31 to that and he's at 690 something. At like 696.
So he need 310.
So yeah, he wouldn't need to average 100 yards a game, over 100 yards a game.
Yeah.
In the last
for the next 3 games, he had to get 100 yards rushing. Yeah. So you got a better shot of getting Malik his 1,000 and 100 catches because he came into the game with 819 yards and 80 catches. So
so
I don't know how many he finished with.
Well, then yeah, he's over. He'll be over 900 after today's total. He'll be over 900 yards, and he'll get Malik Neighbors will hit those numbers. He should hit those numbers with ease.
He had 80 catches coming in and 819 yards. And mind you, if he reaches 1,000 yards, he's played with 3 different quarterbacks. 4 with counting Boyles. He's played with 4 different quarterbacks. If he gets 1,000 yards and 100 catches, that's a damn good season for a rookie who had to play with 4 different quarterbacks in one season.
Well, he's going to get that. He don't even have to have good games to get to that total at this point. As long as he just has to be out there on the field playing, and as long as he gets his normal targets and shit like that, he'll get that with ease. Because he's after today, he's going to be over 900 yards. Yeah, he's over 900 yards now. And
so he just got to get like 35 yards a game to hit 1,000. Yeah.
Yeah, and get 10 more catches to have 100 yards. Get 100 catches. So he's going to get 10 more catches. Let's face it.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
well, that's a silver lining. We got 1,000-yard receiver in his rookie campaign. So hopefully we get the right quarterback in here, the right coaches in here. We can make some noise. But we still got a lot of other positions we need to address.
But the thing is, like we're like I understand, like we can find a silver lining in that, but look at he's getting that, and everything has been the way it's been this season. Imagine what he could have really gave this team with competent quarterback play, and just better overall play all around, better offensive game plans. Like what this kid could have really done. I mean, it's hard because you just know, you can see the talent and you know what he's capable of. And people are going to talk about, he drops passes. Okay, so do other receivers. So do other good receivers. A lot of other good receivers drop passes too, man. It's not perfect. You're not going to catch every single ball that comes your way. I mean, people act like they put some kind of measure of perfection on some of these people sometimes. Like you're not going to catch every single pass. You're going to have drops here and there. I mean, it just happens. He also has a lot of other positive yards and catches and everything else. So, I mean, it is what it is. At this point, this team is so bad that I don't think harping on Malik Neighbors drops is the best thing for this team, because he's at least you like to think he's a part of the future of whatever's going ready to happen with this football team, and a lot of the other players are not. I mean, yeah, we We don't need to see any more Tommy DeVito and Drew Locks. We don't need to see any more of that shit. I mean, at this point, I'd be fine with just letting Tim Boyle finish the season off. Let him just finish the season these last 3 games and just go with that. At least he's not great, but he's a veteran out there that, let's face it, in his little limited time today, looked a lot better than what we've seen from Tommy DeVito, looked a lot better than what we've seen from Drew Lock. I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, who knows? The way the Ravens were playing, maybe if Tim Boyle started this game, who knows? Could have been maybe a more competitive football game, possibly. The way he was out there throwing the football around. I mean, like I said, Tommy DeVito had 10 completions for 68 yards. Tim Boyle had 12 completions for 123 yards. I mean, it's just...
It just shows you a sabotage in the mix and bad play calling. It's sabotage and bad play calling mixed together. It's crazy. But I'm going to hop over here and call this Detroit game with Man Cave on the network. I just wanted to tap in with you.
I'm probably going to
be... Event.
Yeah, I'm probably going to end this up soon because this ain't nothing to keep talking about here, man. There's just nothing to keep talking about with this, man. Like, I'm depressed. I got better things to do with my time. It's good football games getting ready to come on. I'd rather watch them listen to y'all, man.
Right. Detroit Buffalo.
What game y'all calling? The Eagles?
Detroit I'm calling Detroit Buffalo with Man Cave and Pat and NYG calling the Eagles and
Pittsburgh and Philly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tap into both of those games. I mean, because this Giant shit is terrible. I just want this season to be over, bro. I've never wanted to get to an off season like I do right now. I want it to be over.
Let's start looking at these college students, man, so we can start projecting these mock drafts accurately like we do every year.
Yeah, I'm definitely starting to do that already. I'm already digging in. And I don't even really follow college like that, like most, but I'm digging into some of these cats now because Giants in prime position and people talking crazy, talking about.
And the media will tell you anything about anybody, right?
Yeah, you got to get a quarterback, man. All this other talk people have been talking about getting Travis Hunter and getting other people. No. You got to get a quarterback at this point.
Especially if you're picking at 1 or 2. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, you can't fuck around and talk about
I'll tap in with you, brother.
No.
Make sure y'all subscribe to MacDaGiantsFan on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. And don't be ninja watchers, man. Tap into the Big Blue Aftermath. You heard?
Absolutely. Appreciate you, bro. That's my guy, Big Lou from G Nation Sports, man. Make sure y'all go and sub up to G Nation, man. Sub up to the Big Blue Crew, man. It's getting ready to blow up, man. Everything about to blow up. The Big Blue Crew Network about to take things to the next level, man. Make sure y'all sub up to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. I'm not gonna be on here too much longer because it just ain't nothing to keep talking about. This team is a disgrace. This team is ass, and I can't keep doing it. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. You know what? I'm out, man. I'm out. MacDaGiantsFan, man. Another blowout. 16-point underdogs at home, and the Ravens covered the spread. That tells you everything we need to know about this football team. We're a joke, and I don't see any signs of getting any better. Evan Neal's a joke. Evan Neal's a joke at tackle, at least. I feel like if you want to try to get any value out of him at all, kick him in guard and see if he can be a competent guard in the NFL. He's not a tackle in the NFL. His footwork is absolute garbage. You cannot have footwork that poorly and play tackle alone in the NFL. I shouldn't say at any level because obviously in college he made it work, but that's different than the NFL game. NFL game, you get exposed for bad techniques and poor techniques. College, you can get over it just by being that much bigger, stronger, better than everybody else. In the NFL, you can't get away with that shit. And it's clear and obvious Evan Neal is not a tackle in the NFL. And they need to figure out something, kick him inside the guard and see if you get something out of him because he could maybe salvage his career playing guard in the NFL like a lot of other people have done. You know what I mean? Sure, you drafted him to be a tackle, but fine. It's not like it's not like you had to invest any money in him yet. So kick him in the guard, man, and see if you can get some value out there inside, man, and maybe you will, because the footwork's not going to be that big of an issue in guard at the guard position. Not the same anyway. Not saying you can have poor technique playing inside either, but you get a lot more exposed at playing tackle, man. And this guy he's been a very big disappointment. Very, very big disappointment. I expected so much more from this young man when he was drafted by the New York Giants a few years ago. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, man, because it's just too damn depressing, and there's some good football games getting ready to come on that I want to enjoy. And that's what I'm going to do. So, it's your boy, Mac the Giants fan, man. Sub up to my page if y'all don't mind, Mac the Giants fan. I'd appreciate the support, appreciate the love. Definitely go support the Big Blue Crew Network, man. All them guys. Stop into the stream. Pittsburgh Steelers, Philadelphia Eagles. My guy, Big Pat and NYG calling the game. And I'll see y'all next week, man. It's your boy, Mac the Giants fan. Wish Big Pat a happy birthday, too, by the way. It's your boy, Mac the Giants fan. Peace. I'd like to thank you all for listening. If you was feeling this, please take time to subscribe and smack them likes. Feel free to drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to ring that bell so you know when I'm dropping new content. It's your boy, Mac the Giants fan. You can find me on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook at Mac the Giants fan. That's MACDA Giants fan.